Hey YouTube, it's me Vicky E, and I'm coming to you today with another tutorial and a how-to video. If you watched my previous video when I was bleaching my knots of my lace closure, you can see that I made a mistake and the bleach was a little bit liquidated, so it bleached through the hair instead of just bleaching the knots. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I correct that mistake using a spoolie, a mascara spoolie that came in my makeup kit, some ion dye from Sally's. It's a brown color because it's going to match my roots, and also a 20 volume developer because I don't want it to be too light. It is a dark color and I'm just trying to correct the roots. So this is what the roots looks like. You can see it. It has been bleached, so it shows a little bit of brassy color in the bleach or in the roots. It happened in most of the sections, so I'm going to have to correct that because the majority of it did seep through. Okay, so if this is a video that interests you and you want to know how to correct your over bleached knots or mistakes on your bleached knots, then keep watching this video. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is you have to mix the color, and this is a permanent color. Try to zoom in so you guys can see it. It's a permanent color. It is by Color Brilliance. You can find this at Sally's. It's in the Ion brand, number N2 -20, and it is a darkest brown. You guys can see that there. And then I also have my Ion Sensitive Scalp 20 volume developer, which I'm going to be using to mix the two. So you don't need a lot. You're just fixing the errors. So I just use this little cup that I had that my daughter uses her snacks in. It is from one of her little fruit cups that I saved and use it over again. And then I'm also going to have these gloves because I don't want to get them on my nails and ruin my nice little pink nails. And then I also have the spoolie. Now, because I'm going to be trying to work fast, I did take a bobby pin and I taped it to the back of my spoolie because I'm going to use that to part and then take the brush. You don't want to rush this because you are correcting a mistake, so take your time and do it right. So let's just go from here. Now, I've already used this before to for a leave out. When I did one of my weaves, I left a leave out, and I did have burgundy hair before. So once I didn't want to have that burgundy hair before, I did buy this so I could color my roots again because I went from burgundy to a chocolate brown and an ombre. So you're just gonna take some of this, go from the top and squeeze it in there. Okay, so the color is ready. It has turned into like a gray tone. It has like a gray tannish color tone to it. And you can see it has turned really dark compared to what it was. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying it onto the hair because it's just going to get darker as I go through. And that just means that the two chemicals put together are activating. So let me put my gloves on and I'll show you guys how this is done. I suggest that you wear clothes that you don't really like or that are dark, that you don't mind getting color on, which you're just doing the top of the lace closure, so it shouldn't get any dye on your clothing because you're just using a very small amount. So I'm going to start from this section and just work my way through it. You can see that I have the little pins holding the closure together to help me. So I'm going to start here. So be sure that you do not rush this process. Brush the dye on the hair with the spoolie and not the lace. Place just enough dye on the spoolie so that you can get as close to the root as possible without touching the lace, and then just do even strokes and try to do them and take your time. Be very careful when it comes to the edges. You don't want to get any dye on the lace because you'll be able to see that in your closure once you apply your closure onto your wig or apply it onto your foundation of your weave. So here you can see that I'm just going over some areas that I may have missed, just assuring that I take my time again to get all the bronze out. And you can do smaller parting sections as necessary. I did really small parting sections because I wanted to make sure that I was able to cover all of the bronze as possible. And the spoolie will help you to not get too close to the lace, but again, you want to be very careful with this because then you'll have to go back and bleach it again to correct any mistakes, and that's a lot of work. Make sure you get those edges really, really good. Afterwards, just go ahead and check your closure. Make sure that you get all the areas that you may have missed. Inspect it before you process it. I'm gonna let it for a few minutes. Let that color get all even throughout the lace. It's working, so let's just wait and hey everybody, so she's all done. I went ahead and rinsed out the dye within like 10 minutes after I was done with the whole process. So I rinsed her out with cool water, added some Hello Hydration conditioner, the same conditioner that I've been using throughout the videos with this hair. And I didn't blow dry it at all. I went set her out in the outside on the patio and just let her dry with the sun. So these are the ending results. You can see that the entire lace closure has been corrected. I'll part it in different areas so that you can see it there and also here. And then I paid really close attention to the edges because you want to make sure that your edges are not left with brassy color either. So it was a success to do the correction, but just some advice to you guys for later on down the line. If you guys do make mistakes, to prevent the mistakes, make the developer and the bleach, make the consistency a little thicker, okay? I made mine just having in my head that I was going to be doing the highlights. So, of course, I wanted those to be a little bit of a liquid, you know, consistency. But I didn't keep in mind that I did not want the lace to seep through, or the bleach to seep through my lace. So that was a big mistake that I made. So in the future, I will make it thicker, like more thicker than like a pudding consistency, because you don't want the bleach to seep through. It is a lot of work to try to correct it, but you can prevent those mistakes by just doing it right the first time, okay? So trial and error, we will get better. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that I was able to help someone to correct their lace, or, you know, help you in the future if you do make this mistake. So again, thank you guys for watching. Leave me some comments. Rate the videos, subscribe to my page, give me a thumbs up if you want to see more videos that can help you with hair mistakes or any type of tutorials and things like that, things that you guys may want to do. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day.